Hi, this is Michael Jensen from Daily Cash Team. Once again, apparently I need to start talking about this again because I was talking about it quite a bit about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and people are still very ignorant about the whole idea that I'm trying to get them to understand, the whole logic in a flyer program or postcard program that has free spaces, free spots, any way that other people can jump over the affiliates, the reps, the members, and the admin's address. It's a no-brainer. The address, the phone number, the name of the admin is right on the flyer. If there's multiple names on the flyer, it's not real hard to figure out. Come on, people. Think. If you want to get in cheaper, and if you can jump straight to the admin and call them, and if you don't mention an ID number, if you don't mention a rep, if you don't mention that you saw the flyer from somebody else, and if you can save hundreds or thousands of dollars, don't you think you're going to be tempted to not even say an ID number, or maybe even lie and say, oh, I don't know? Come on, people. If you are trying so hard to save a buck and get in by only paying one member instead of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, don't you think the people that you're showing the flyer to, if they see a free space, don't you think they're going to figure it out like you? Or do you think you're actually smarter than everybody else that's looking at the flyer? If you figured it out, if I figured it out, if a lot of people can figure out, hey, I'll just send my money to the admin and act like I didn't even see the flyer, or I'll ask them to send me any of their programs. And come on, man, if people want to make money, you need to. The admin shouldn't even get the flyer out there until they have other members in those free spaces. I was preaching about this, talking about this, teaching about this 2 years ago, and a lot of people understood, and they contacted me and they said, well, I was about to join a program ABC, whatever the name of the program is. I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't want to. I'm just not going to mention the name of it, but there's a lot of them. I'm gonna start collecting them. I got postcards and flyers. I get them almost every day, pretty much every day, and the admins just flood the market. This is what they do. They flood the market with the admin's name on the flyer, and there's 4 spaces that are free, 5 free spaces, and they say join now. You can save so much money. But duh, if you get in the program and then the admin's flooding the market with all these free spaces and it's only the admin on there, do you really think you're going to get a whole lot of sales when the admin is, every time they get a buck, every time they get $100, they're going to go buy a bunch of thousands of other flyers with just the admins out there with free space, free space, free space, free space, save money, save money, save money. People shop like they're in the Dollar Tree or they're in Walmart. If they can get something that's the same, because the marketing kit's the same. If you even get a marketing kit, it's the same. You're getting the same product if they have a product or service. You're getting everything the same as the guy that paid $1,000, and you can get it for 100 or 200 or 250 or a quarter, 25% of what somebody else paid for it. You really think that's fair? The admins are taking advantage of the market. They're controlling the market. They just brought the value down in their. They just cut their own throat. They just cut their. There's cutthroat out there. There's people that are competitive. They cut the price, and nobody ends up making money. But the admins are playing cutthroat with all their own affiliates. They're hurting their own affiliates, their own reps. They're competing and selling it for much less than what the people. Maybe you joined from somebody who had 4 people, 5 people, 6 people on the flyer, and you paid full price. Aren't you going to be upset when you find out that other people can get in for $25 or $100 and you spent $1,000? That's going to get people upset. It does get people upset. Do you think the person that has 4 or 5 or 6 people on the flyer, or even 3 people on the flyer, do you think they're going to get sales when the admin keeps flooding the market? And I mean flooding. They crank out a lot of them. The admin comes up with a new program. All free spaces except for his name, his address, his phone number, and guess who they're going to sign up under? They're flooding the market. They're flooding the market. They're getting attention. People are ignoring the reps. You really think you're going to make money in a program that's going to have the admin, which the admin shouldn't even really be promoting the program at all, but especially not promoting free spaces? They're just telling the whole world, if you join under the admin, you don't have to pay nobody but the admin. So how are all the reps supposed to make money? Come on, everybody, put your thinking cap on like you did when you were in kindergarten and the teacher said, put your thinking cap on. If you can save 75% or 80%, don't you think other people are going to? I guess people that save money, they think they're a genius. They think they're the only one that can figure it out, and I guess they think they're smarter than everybody. I don't know. And then you even got goofballs on YouTube. They get out there saying, "Join under me because I got three free spaces. You can save a ton of money." Well, duh. Why don't we just look at the admin on the guy's flyer that's on YouTube bragging about how many free spaces he has? Why don't you just sign up under the admin? Don't you think people are going to say, "Well, I'll just do what you did, Mr. Cheater, Mr. Free Space Bragger"? He's hurting the other affiliates that don't have any free spaces, even his own downline, people that join under him, and he's blasting out videos, telling everybody, "I join under me, I got 3 free spaces," but everybody on his team that signed up under him only has 2 free spaces, or 1, or they don't have any, because every time somebody joins, it takes up another free space. He's not even being fair to his own team members that are his downline. And the admin's not being fair to anybody in the whole program. Come on, guys. Think. You don't want to be in any postcard or flyer program that has free spots, free spaces. I'm telling you, it's slow suicide or even quick suicide to a program. The only one that's going to get rich and build their list and build their brand and get known is the administrator, the monitor, the moderator, whatever you want to call the person that typeset the flyer and wrote it, the one who came up with the program. If I start a program, I will find 5 people that I like and put them in for free just so I don't have free spaces on the flyer. Why can't other admins do that? They don't have other marketing friends, or they don't have other marketing colleagues that they can put on the flyer. Why do they have to start a flyer program with 5 free spaces, 4 free spaces, 3 free spaces? They're ruining it. They're killing it before it even gets going, because everybody's like, "Ooh, I'm going to join this. I'm going to join from the admin and save $1." But they're not looking down the line long term. How are you supposed to get sales when the admin is constantly, on a daily basis, flooding the market with massive free spaces and just his name or her name on the flyer? You can't compete with that. None of the affiliates, none of the reps in that program can compete with that. Especially if they're on social media and they're out there and they're a go-getter and they're a really heavy promoter. Now you really can't compete with that, because everybody knows that they can just sign up with Mr. or Mrs. Administrator, moderator, and they don't have to pay nobody but the admin. Duh, it's not real hard to figure out.